wife Bev. We've just sold a property at 43 Minerva Street at Rochedale South. We engaged Rajen as our agent, and we'd just like to tell you a few things about how that sale went for us. We did interview a couple of other agents. The first agent was just pie in the sky values with the property. The amounts he was giving us, we just thought there's no way we were going to achieve those prices, and thought he just wanted us to go into his books. The second agent, all he wanted to do was, well, he came across as not enthusiastic on our house. He undervalued it, I believe, until we actually quizzed him, and then he had a look at a few sales, and then he came up a little bit in price, but he just didn't have the enthusiasm that we thought he should have to sell our property. And then my wife gave Rajen a ring, and within an hour or so they were around with a booklet giving details of our property and how they would go about selling our property. Then Rajen and his associate came along. We interviewed him, and Rajen came across as being very enthusiastic. He loved the property as much as we did. He could see that there was value in our property. He didn't go overboard with the value. And we just were very, very happy with everything that he did on that day. And then going forward, he was great with his feedback on the sales. He gave us advice on what to do with the property.
How to present our property to a buyer.
Little hints about painting certain roofs, putting out scented candles for the open house.
And how to show it correctly so that we would get the best value from our prospective buyers.
As I say, we just couldn't be happier with Rajen. He was just absolutely excellent through the whole process. Kept us
informed on every open house, which was wonderful because you'd like to know how it's going. I did email Rajen and I got a response within an hour. He was always approachable. If you needed to ask a question, you only had to call Rajen and he would give you the advice that you needed.
So if anyone out there is thinking about taking an agent, I highly recommend Rajen. Thanks.
Look, we forgot to add something very important. We sold our property in less than 30 days. In actual fact, I think it was 14 days.
Just over 2 weeks.
So, and we were ready to move on and couldn't be happier.
We'd just like to say a few things about the advertising of the property. With our advertising, we were getting plenty of views on the net. Our neighbours were actually selling a property as well, and they did not go through the same agent and the same advertising process, and we were getting around 4 to 10 times the amount of people viewing our property even after it went under contract.
I have people at work, 2 people at work selling property, one locally in the area of Currabee and another one outside our local area. Both of their properties have not sold due to, I believe, their advertising. It does pay to go for the best advertising. Their agents have suggested it just go on local paper and try word of mouth. It does not work. Their properties have been on the market for at least 4 months, and as I said, ours sold very, very quickly.
Yeah, I definitely say do not skimp on the advertising. It's well and truly worth it. You'll get the money back 5-fold.